Welcome to Explorer's Guide Maritime Academy help videos. Again, we're going to be talking about your application. Many people tell me the application process can be more challenging than the class itself. So the next one we're going to review is the Transportation Worker Identification Credential. Okay, what we do when you get your TWIC, as we call it, we go to Google or any of those search engines, and we type in TWIC, and up will come the Transportation Worker website. Click on that, and you're going to see a number of buttons across the top. Apply online, schedule an appointment, find an application center. So what I suggest, and they suggest, is that you go ahead, you click on schedule, and you schedule an appointment with the closest center in your area. I'm not going to go through the application process. It's pretty straightforward. The questions they're going to ask you. You're going to need to have at least one type of ID walking into the center, ideally a passport. If not, they're going to want two types of ID, a driver's license and an official copy of your birth certificate. It's just a couple of examples. Also on the website, it'll tell you who can get a TWIC. You have to be a U.S. citizen. If you're not, there are a number of categories in which if you qualify, you can get a card. Without the TWIC Center, without the TWIC card, you cannot get a Merchant Mariner's credential because this is a Coast Guard's background check. So in the past, we did fingerprinting, we went down and we submitted a bunch of forms in there. That's all gone. So we need to get our TWIC card as our security background check. Now, we don't have to necessarily renew it if your license is under a 200-ton when you go in for a renewal, but we do need it initially. So again, we schedule your appointment, go through that, but I'm going to talk a little bit about how to find the centers. So we click on finding a center, and we're just going to put in our zip code here, 54914. We do a search, and it's going to give you all the different centers in our area, probably out to about 150, 200 miles. So if we take the Green Bay, we click on Green Bay, it's going to tell us they're open on Tuesdays to Thursdays, 8 to 10, the various hours that they're open. It's going to tell you how to find it, who to check in with. If you drive in a truck, and again, remember, TWIC cards are for a lot of different people, not just Merchant Mariners. So again, they'll tell you the various information that you have. And again, you go back and you get your, apply for your application. So let's just go back here again. And let's say apply online. We're going to click apply online. And again, you're going to put in your name, all your personal information on it, etc. It's going to give you privacy statements that they have. And then you're going to click on next, and you're going to continue through the process of that. And then again, you're going to set up your appointment, show up for your appointment. It takes about 5 minutes, really. It's not very long. Now, one of the key points here, when you go to the center, two things that they have in the past kind of messed up on. One of them, the centers may not know it's for a Merchant Mariner credential, which is very important. So you're going to tell them that it's for an MMC, a Merchant Mariner credential, because about 95% of these go to truck drivers and other transportation people. Only a small percentage actually go to Merchant Mariners. And number two, kind of make sure that they check the U.S. citizens box. On occasion, that's left blank. And what happens then is the Coast Guard is going to ask you for a copy of your birth certificate or passport, most likely birth certificate, to prove that you're a U.S. citizen. The fee on this, I believe, is $125.25. Again, you need it initially. They will not accept your application without you applying for the TWIC card. Once you go down there and apply for that, they're going to give you a receipt. The receipt is all you need to apply for your license. You can send in your application right away then. They've been getting the cards out in about 5 to 10 days, so it's not long. If you get your card when you're applying for your application, simply copy both sides and include that with your application. Obviously, don't send them the card. Normally, you're not required to carry your card with you once you have your credentials, but it's not a bad idea. So again, getting your transportation worker ID credential, your TWIC card, it's needed initially so that you can apply for your captain's license. I hope this helps, and we'll see you at the next video.